What really happens when you reach the limit of a context window? With the newer models, which now feels more intelligent, how are they tackling these challenges with the context window? In one of the videos that I did about managing context window, one of the things that I mentioned is avoiding long chats. Does this even matter with ProPlan? That is one of the comments I received. So does the new models or the ProPlan subscription really tackle the challenge? That is a conversation that I want us to indulge in, to understand what happens when we reach the context window limit, and is it still a problem now with newer models. So the context window, which is the working memory of a model, it's limited, and that's what determines the amount of information the model can see and reason during a conversation. So the moment you hit the limit of a context window, a room has to be created to handle the incoming input. And this is only done within the limited space. No more tokens is being added. So when the limit is reached, some of the tokens has to be removed to create enough space for the model. Also remember that these models are stateless. What that means is that once this information has been removed, it totally forgets about it. This information or tokens are being pruned following the FIFO approach, first in, first out, meaning that the earliest conversation are the first to be removed. This is why you hear that long conversation can lead to your model hallucinating. The good news is that with advanced models, which now feels more intelligent, it has an intelligent way of forgetting. Every loophole must have a solution, and with the techniques introduced by advanced model can help reduce the probability of your LLM hallucinating. So some of the techniques included are: one, selective pruning. So now instead of your model just removing the oldest information, it's now selective of what information it has to remove. So this is where it targets the low value or the less relevant tokens. Another technique is summarizing of conversation. With this, older conversation are being condensed into a concise summary that still contains relevant information, and at the same time it has created space for your model. Another technique that I've come across is the vector-based retrieval. With this technique, the model can store information in an external memory layer and only retrieve it when needed. So when I use a reference on a forgotten detail with vector-based retrieval, what happens is it will perform a data search, and only the relevant information is the one that will be reinjected.